Every couple has doubts from time to time. That's normal. Love isn't always clear. Sometimes it's confusing, quiet, and filled with questions you don't say out loud. You wonder, am I overthinking this? Or is something actually wrong? The truth is, not every uncomfortable feeling means the relationship is doomed. But some feelings are trying to tell you something important. Here are 7 signs you may be with the wrong person. Not to scare you, but to help you listen to yourself more honestly. 1. You're constantly unhappy. Relationships aren't perfect. There will be arguments, misunderstandings, and bad days. But overall, love should feel like a source of warmth, not a constant drain. If you notice that you're unhappy most of the time, even when you're together, even on dates, even during moments that should feel good, that matters. Love shouldn't feel like something you endure. If your relationship is consistently stealing your joy instead of adding to it, it may be time to ask why. Second, the relationship causes more stress than peace. All relationships come with stress at times, but there's a difference between occasional worry and constant anxiety. Ask yourself this honestly. Do you feel calmer or more tense because of this relationship? If you're always worried about saying the wrong thing, if you feel on edge, overthinking, or emotionally exhausted, that's not just normal relationship stress. A healthy relationship should feel like a safe place, not something that keeps your nervous system in survival mode. Third, your core expectations are never met. Everyone enters relationships with expectations, and yes, compromise is part of love. But how much compromise is too much? If you've repeatedly lowered your standards just to make things work, if you keep telling yourself, maybe this is just how relationships are, but deep down, you know your needs aren't being met, emotionally, mentally, or practically, that's a problem. Adapting is healthy. Erasing yourself is not. If you can't imagine truly accepting your partner as they are, long-term dissatisfaction is likely. Fourth, you ignored red flags from the beginning. Think back to the early days. Were there things that bothered you, but you brushed them aside? Behaviors you noticed, but explained away? In the beginning, attraction often makes us blind. We minimize flaws. We make excuses. But over time, those early warning signs don't disappear. They usually grow louder. If the issues you once ignored have become impossible to avoid, you may not be changing. You may just be seeing clearly now. Fifth, your gut tells you something is off. Sometimes you can't explain it. Nothing is technically wrong. There's no big fight, no obvious betrayal, but something doesn't feel right. That quiet, persistent feeling, the sense that something is missing or misaligned. That's your intuition. Your mind might not have the words yet, but your body knows. You don't always need a logical explanation to trust your feelings. Ignoring your intuition doesn't make it go away. It just makes it louder later. 6. Your partner lacks emotional responsibility. Research has shown that certain personality traits are linked to relationship dissatisfaction. One of the biggest? Low conscientiousness. In simple terms, lack of effort, reliability, and responsibility. If your partner avoids accountability, if they're emotionally lazy, if you feel like you're carrying most of the relationship's weight, that imbalance will wear you down. Love can't survive on potential alone. 7th, you're too similar in the wrong ways. We often hear that similar people make the best couples, but similarity isn't always an advantage. Studies suggest that couples who are too alike, especially in traits like avoidance, emotional reactivity, or lack of motivation, may experience more dissatisfaction over time. If neither of you challenges the other, if you reinforce each other's unhealthy patterns, if growth feels stagnant, that sameness can slowly pull the relationship downward. Balance matters more than similarity. And here's the hardest truth. No list can decide this for you. These signs aren't rules, they're reflections. Only you know how the relationship feels when no one else is watching. Only you live with the emotional cost of staying. Sometimes the clearest answer doesn't come from logic, it comes from listening to yourself without fear. You deserve a relationship that feels supportive, not confusing, peaceful, not draining, safe, not uncertain. And if this video helped you reflect, you're not alone. Trust yourself. Your feelings are information, not weakness. See you in the next video.